they wish they were like the Tea Party. It's funny because for the first 9 months, the Tea Parties were up and operating. The mainstream media ignored them. When they finally paid attention, you had most of the mainstream media outlets and most major Democrats denouncing the Tea Partiers as mobs, unruly mobs, racist brutes. Now we see an actual mob uprising, and they want to say, oh no, this is just like the Tea Party. They really could not be more different, and to understand what's happening. Luckily, I just spent 2 years writing a book about mob uprisings, and it's somewhat stunning how they are following the contours of what a mob uprising is, including embracing their demonic aspect. The first page of my book is the line from the Bible when Jesus encounters the possessed man. The people try to keep him in chains. He's naked. He's screaming, and Jesus says to him, "What is your name?" And speaking to the spirits within the man, and the spirits, the demon says, "My name is Legion, for we are many." And now you have this video on behalf of Occupy Wall Street with them saying, "The voice of the people is the voice of Anonymous, for we are Legion." They are just openly embracing their demonic aspects, and of course you see the results of that in the arrests, the defecating on police cars, the blocking traffic, blocking pedestrians. You can tell it is just on the edge of violence, but this is how our modern Democratic Party sees a way of seizing power. I don't know that it will work. I don't think it's reflecting very well on the Democrats like Obama and Pelosi, who have praised these demonic protesters. But the Democratic Party has often attempted to achieve power through these mob rallies.
Yeah. Ann, I get people asking me, what is that? Because not everybody watches the TV and reads newspapers and is well informed. They go, what is it? What's that thing going down in Wall Street now? It's spreading across the country. What are they trying to tell us? What is the message?
No, that is exactly an aspect of a mob. It is without cause. It is, as Jesus said, they hated me without cause. I mean, on one hand, to the extent they say they stand for anything at all, they're against Wall Street. Well, Wall Street, but they support Obama. Well, Wall Street gave its biggest campaign donations in world history to Obama. It was Obama who bailed out the banks. For Pete's sake, Bush let Lehman Brothers go under. What else do we have to do?
Right, there's someone who suggests that President Obama has been more supportive of Wall Street. Now, some of these protesters, and I'll give you some of their... Right, I mean, they've said...
It's overwhelming. The Democratic Party is attached at the hip to Wall Street the same way it is to Hollywood. I don't know how this myth got started except by the Democrats that Wall Street is Republican. Wall Street is a street in Manhattan. Perhaps if it were a street in Dallas or in Salt Lake City, Wall Street would be Republican. It isn't. They are all, it's George Soros is helping fund these protesters. But so I would say, to the extent they have a cause, it's utterly incoherent.
Yeah, that's been one of the big criticisms of it. Some saying they're fighting against student loan payback and bankruptcies and all this other stuff. So, Ann Coulter, the book is...
And contrast that with... Sorry, can I just say one more thing?
Sure.
Contrast that with the Tea Partiers, who were very clear. They were against the stimulus. They were against Obamacare. They did what you are supposed to do in a constitutional democracy, which is petition the government, which is to engage in campaigning. They took a governor's seat in New Jersey. They got Scott Brown in Kennedy's old seat, and then presided or helped contribute to the massive Republican pickup in the 2010 election. That is how politics operates in a constitutional democracy.
Much clearer
not
message.
a bunch of wastrels defecating on police cars.
Hey, Ann, good to see you. Thank you.